So we have a new employee.
We've had an employee for a couple weeks now.
We have.
And I wanted to talk to you about it. But you have been working with our employee much more than I have because I'm doing other things. But I wanted to hear from you, how's everything going? Keep in mind that he will see this.
Okay, so only good things. I am super happy with where he's at. And in training him, I'm definitely getting flashbacks to when we were first, figuring out, okay, how are we going to build out our product? And what does that look like for both of us to be doing that? Because you took over a lot of the bookkeeping stuff that like I had created. And so, I was walking you through why I created things and what I created. And I think that you had a really good understanding of, okay, what needs to happen at the end of the day. So, it wasn't too much. But, I think that with him being fresh out of college, I don't think that you really get the full level of experience that you really need to feel equipped in the workplace. I would attribute, I'd say 90% of my knowledge to working experience and to how my previous managers and employees poured into me and really brought me into what the work that needed to get done and how to do it and why we do it. And so it's been really fun to kind of take him through that. I'm really enjoying, maybe too much, just walking him through what we do. I hope he's enjoying it as well. He's expressed that, but I'm paying him, so
you better be enjoying it. You better be enjoying. So we consciously chose to hire someone with no experience, 2 weeks fresh out of college. I don't think he had done any internships at accounting firms, nothing. And obviously, getting an accounting degree is a big deal. But like you said, the accounting degree, I think, only scratches the surface of what we're doing. So why did we choose to hire someone like that that's so green?
There's definitely something to be said about hiring someone with no experience, because you are able to shape and mold them into really what you need. And I think for us, that really works out very well because they don't come from a set way of doing things. They're very open. They are like a sponge. They absorb everything. A lot of times those people want to jump in and learn and grow. And that's I think what we were looking for, and without a doubt that's what we got. I think a negative definitely is they don't have any experience or background, and we're in a position where we have the time to be able to pour into someone like this, but if we were a very established company with a set of SOPs, which are standard operating procedures and this and that, we might want to hire someone with more experience so that they can jump in and get working right away. It could be argued that we didn't need to hire someone, but I think that we're in the perfect position to be able to do that, pour into someone and get the most out of him. There's still more that he needs to learn and grow into, but we're definitely on that path, and it's just super exciting.
There's this stereotype of business bros, Gary Vee is gonna come in and cuss you out because your business. I mean, he's actually shifted his tone. I'll give credit to Gary Vee, but Grant Cardone is 10x your life, 10x your business. There's this kind of mentality out there of when you're growing your business, you need to do everything the best way possible. You need the best people, you need the best systems, you need everything so that you can 10x sales funnel, 10x employee. And that's crazy to me, because I think that what's really interesting is that with that mindset, I feel like it almost loses out on shaping other people. And this opportunity that comes with investing in others who don't have the experience or opportunity or whatever. And I'm sure Grant Cardone and Gary Vee and whoever else the hustler trifecta are, invest in plenty of people around them. But it's just such a unique opportunity, I feel like, to like take someone and really shape their experience, not only of like what they know how to do, but then also like their like literally their experience of working like in a workplace. To me, that's wild. I think about that a lot. It's our responsibility almost to like shape how he sees working, or like the boundaries that he sets. Like we're creating those things for him, and that is crazy to me.
It added more pressure though to us too.
Oh my god, so much more. It's crazy.
Are you more stressed or less stressed with an employee?
I feel like I'm stressed in like a different way.
Yeah.
Because before it was like, all right, well, if Amarlo doesn't make it, you know, you and I, we can go get jobs. Like we'll land on our feet. We'll be fine. But now it's like, number one, we've gotten a business loan and we could lose our cars. Number two, with that business loan, we've been able to hire and expand and do all these things. So now we have another person like kind of that we're taking care of. And so it's less about like, oh, we might fail. Like if we fail, you know, it would hurt. It would suck. I think it would take us a while to kind of recuperate from that or whatever. But now if we fail, like the stakes just seem so much bigger. There was a TED Talk one time, a really obscure TED Talk. And this guy, this is a strange story. I don't know why I'm telling this on NGMI, but this guy was like, my brother and I found a way to accomplish anything we wanted in the world. And it was by creating a contract between us that involved a severe punishment if we didn't do the thing that we said we were going to. So he was like, my brother went to Harvard or Princeton or some Ivy League school or whatever. He got straight A's because he had a contract that if he didn't do that, some guys would like come and beat him up or something like that. Something crazy. Like he would like, his health was in danger. And so because of that, he was so much more motivated to get the thing done. And so almost I feel like now this is so bad, but now it's like, all right, we got to get the thing done. Like we have another person relying on us, and it's no longer just like, oh yeah, Austin and Jeremy doing Amarlo trying to figure it out. It's like, no, like there's another family that we're responsible for. What has surprised you about having an employee? Because you've never been in a management role, right?
I haven't, but I've like indirectly managed. At previous jobs, I would need to like walk someone else through something without like being their direct report.
Sure.
And so I always loved doing that because it was really, I love the personal aspect of it where I get to sit down with someone and be the reason why they succeed. Now, like, not only do I get to get the benefit of seeing them succeed, but I get to see them contribute to our company's success. Not only to make me feel good and to see that, hey, like they're going to do a good job, but they're going to do a good job for the thing that we're building. Ever since going to college and hating it, I've always loved the idea of apprenticeships. I'm a firm believer in like, instead of, you know, saying, hey, go to class with 30 other plus people and read a book. It's like, no, let's like connect you with someone and build a relationship with them and learn how to do the thing that you want to do. And that's so much more powerful than school.
Don't just read a book, actually do something. Go touch grass.
I think that there's so much more value in that than like going to school, because like you come out on the other side of it, it's like 4 years. Like I've been in the workforce for like 4 years. Geez, the takeaways are just night and day because people have invested in me. I'm just so grateful for that because I feel like I'm in a completely different place. And I gravitate towards ensuring that I have someone that I can almost look up to in a certain way so that I can like receive that mentorship in some way. I'd say that you are that person currently that I interact with the most and like collaborate with. It's not so much of a mentor-mentee type of relationship. It's more so of like a partnership, a sounding board, accountable partner that is really, I think, healthy currently. That could change.
Screw 10x. I want toxic workplace. That's what I want.
I was talking with a buddy of mine who started his own company. He has about 4 full-time employees, and like he's not doing the day-to-day stuff. His job is to like manage other people's egos, and he was telling me how that's kind of hard to like ensure that everyone's doing their job and you're checking in on them and ensuring that they feel taken care of and valued, and that the relationships between all of them are cohesive. And that part, to me, when we get there, that's going to be something that's very new that I have not experienced, that I'll probably be more surprised by. But this currently, how it's at, feels very natural, and I love it.
Do you feel like our capacity has changed, or I don't know?
I feel like my capacity's decreased.
Decreased?
Decreased.
That's an interesting effect.
Because I am on a call with him for 6 hours a day. I have to ensure that there's enough work for him to not be twiddling his thumbs, which, you know, sometimes it happens, which is okay. I think that training someone, especially at this early stage with no experience, with a completely new set of processes and procedures, they need that full level of attention to ensure that they feel like they're well equipped to do their work. So
that's the trade-off.
It's the trade-off. But luckily, you're here and you're able to help out with a lot of stuff.
But that'll obviously change. You're not going to be holding hands forever.
It'd be nice. I like holding hands.
You're not going to be, I mean, you can hold hands with me or your wife, but like, you know, you don't have to hold hands with with him forever. It's really interesting kind of like getting to this stage of like, it's no longer just the two of us, you know? I'm sure things will change.
They will.
Bottom line. But it's really interesting now to see it so early on and to be like, well, yeah, 6 months ago, like, we weren't here.
We didn't even I mean, we were thinking about it, but I thought that we would be in a different place when we were having this. Like, I wouldn't imagine us hiring someone with everyone, with like everything else that's kind of going on.
Right.
But it's great. And in another 6 months, it's going to be completely different.
Completely different.
It's exciting.
All right. Well, see you in 6 months.
See you in 6 months.
Clap again. Fresh clap. I wanted to clap, but I wanted to hear clap from you.
90% clap.
We consciously clap.
I am super happy with clap. How do you feel?
I feel 10x clap.